Good morning, YouTube. It is a brick ass day today here in Miami, and like I promised you guys in the last video of me coding the X3M, we have a new interior mod for the X3M. So I just stopped at the BMW service center in Fort Lauderdale. I had to pick up a battery. For some reason with this X3, like when you start the car and you try to crank the radio volume within like the first like 10-20 minutes of driving, it will not let you go all the way to full volume until you drive the car for, I guess, more than like half an hour. So that leads me to believe that now this car is what, 5 years old, that the stock battery is on the way out. I tested it with Beamer Link, and it was at 80%. So usually you want to replace them around 70 to 75%. So I was just like, fuck it, might as well throw in a new battery. So right now I'm on my way to Wayne's shop, and I'll see you guys there where we show you the new interior mod. So what we have today is more ambient lighting for this car. That's plug and play, and basically it goes on both sides of the sunroof, like how like the X7 is with like the Sky Lounge, it's called, and it works with the factory color. So when we put it in, it should be pink. So basically what it is, I'll show you guys better when we do it, or I'll zoom in after, but there's like an adapter on the harness at the bottom, and basically it connects to the footwell light on the factory and it makes it OEM color. So look, this is how the wiring works. The connector plugs into the speaker, or actually no, not the speaker, it's near the speaker wire, but the connector plugs in right, oh my god, the light. So this is how the wiring works. Basically, if you guys are wondering, you're gonna plug in the harness here and then plug the other side that comes on the kit to the light, the footwell light, and then this extra wire here with the white connector goes to the LED strip. It's just like something extra you gotta worry about if you ever have to use it. So we are gonna run it from the footwells through the side right there. That literally just pops out with 4 clips. Pull the weather stripping back. You guys are probably gonna have to pull the A-pillar out a little bit. Just be careful because there's airbag clips there and stuff like that. So and then it runs directly into the sunroof. So just to make sure we don't break anything, we're going to remove the grab handle on the driver's side. Probably have to do the same on the passenger side. And the way that we're snaking it through is we taped a little like metal hanger thing to the light, and then we're going to use it to like push it through, so that way we have the LEDs fed through. So I don't think we're going to have to end up removing the handle. We got like a little metal hanger and we're snaking it through. So now we're installing the strip on the inside of the car. You guys really don't need any tape or anything for the install. It's basically the friction in between like the sunroof panel and the whatever you call it makes it tight. Pause. Friction. So now that we got it kind of tucked the way that we want to, we're gonna test it so y'all get to see it. Yeah, this is gonna be the first test. Damn, we're gonna have to pull it out a little bit more, because as you guys see, if you guys put it too far in, that's what happens. Like you can't really see the light at all, so it's gonna have to sit out a little bit more, but we're gonna adjust that and then show you guys again. All right, you guys, so this is attempt number 2 of trying to align the strip. I definitely recommend you guys do it with it on, so you guys can get an accurate idea of what it'll look like in your car. Because if you guys see, if you push it in too far, then you don't really get to see the brightness. That was a good example of it. So let me help Wayne tuck this shit, and then I'll pick up the camera. So now we got the second attempt at tucking it, and as you guys can see, you could see the LED. You want to be able to see like the white on the LED strip, so you know it's gonna light up. And damn, that looks perfect, bro. You snap. Nah, you're gonna have to take hella videos of this. People gonna want you to do this, motherfucker. All right, so now we're gonna test just to make sure that the sunroof closes. That's like important. So far, so good. Money. Boom. So sunroof closes, strip still works. That's a big thing you guys probably want to test. But yeah, damn, that shit looks really, really good. So you guys are gonna want to repeat the same process on the passenger side. The connector and everything is the same. We ran it the same way. The only tip I'll give you guys is whatever you use to run it through the headliner, don't disconnect it. Like, don't like untape it until you pull the extra amount of white wire. I'll show you what I mean in a second. But on the other side, that's where we messed up. On this side, we're gonna fix it obviously, but all right, so once you guys have all the wires run, you're basically gonna tuck it into the A-pillar right here along the weather stripping, and then let it come out right by the box right there, into the box, into the footwell. And when you're done, you guys are not gonna see any wires at all. It's gonna look OEM. And then when we're done with the install, I'm gonna go through the system, the iDrive system with you guys, and show you like all the colors and shit. So yo, what is good with these new BMWs, bruh? You literally gotta take out hella shit to get to the battery. Look, spare tire had to come out, that had to come out, that had to come out, like 2 more of those foam blocks, and this whole shit has to come out just to get a battery, bro. What the fuck were these niggas thinking? So we finished the Skybox ambient lighting, and if you guys could tell on the video, I think this looks amazing. The biggest thing that I like about it is controlled through the factory iDrive. So in a little bit when I get out of the shop, I'm gonna show you guys all of the color settings. But yeah, this is definitely a good ass mod. Link in the description if you guys want this for your X3 or X3M.
I don't know your baby mama, don't ask me. She a pretty girl, but she get nasty. Know how I go, I can't put nothing past them. They gon' do what you want with your cash on. You get free, let me know we can catch them. Baby off the top rope like it's wrestling. Don't even.
What's good, you guys? So I'm back now. As you guys could see, it is nighttime, and right now we're gonna go through all of the ambient lighting colors in the factory iDrive system. So this is my custom color right now, the magenta that I did with Beamer code, but that's the white. And as you guys can see, we're just gonna go down the list on the screen. So yeah, that is the white, that's orange like the OEM, that's orange and white. Damn, on the camera the white looks blue, but trust me, that is white. That is like a brighter white. That one looks a little bit more white. This is blue. As you guys can see, it's a lot more blue. Matches the doors. One thing I will say though, this kit is definitely brighter than the factory ambient lighting. Maybe on the LCIs it's a little bit brighter, but since my X3M is a pre-LCI, it isn't as bright. It's blue and white, so obviously the top strip is going to be white again. That is green. Damn, green looks sick at night, I'm not gonna lie. And then this is lilac, so it's more like a lavender purple-ish, and it, as you guys can see, matches the doors perfectly. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave it on blue, match the theme of the M. But yeah, this is definitely a crazy mod. I'm gonna go ahead and get some B-roll of it for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Really trying to grow the channel out this year. And yeah, stay tuned. We have a lot more mods in store for the X3M, as well as the AMG, E46, X5, everything. We're going big this year. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace. Never did fraud, but I'm making transactions. No, I done been on it for a couple years. Then like a tip about it, something else.